Hello, 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 and welcome to Wandering Flunky. We have made it into Glenmore
Complex, beautiful little campsite here up in the north coast, just between Ballycastle and Ballintoy.
Yep.
As you can probably hear, it's a bit windy today, but look, it's peaceful, it's tranquil, and you know what? You've got beautiful views of Scotland, Rathlin Island, and especially on a day like today when it's clear blue skies, the visibility of seeing Scotland is it's amazing. We've also got our two dogs, Fergus and Buddy, with us as well. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy the evening and hopefully get a beautiful sunrise in the morning.
And we'll probably get a beautiful sunset, but it'll be behind us, unfortunately, as you see. But yeah, this is our campsite. So if you follow me over here, you can just see a little bit of it, but we have had to get the windbreaker up, which we got from Euro Hike, to stop the wind coming across. But just below us is the main road for the coastal route, and as you can see here, Fergus has gone down the hill. We actually went to B&M and we got this extendable lead that it's got a corkscrew,
little spike that goes into the ground. So if you have 2 dogs, 1 dog, 10 dogs, it just means that, you know, they're safe, they're secure, because especially on campsites, you don't want dogs running off leads. You know, there's just so many hazards for them, so you just want to make sure your fur babies are safe and secure as well.
So yeah, stay tuned for more of Glenmore Camping Complex. So Glenmore Campsite, it is situated between Ballycastle and Ballintoy, just on the B15 road, and it has unbelievable views from the campsite. As you can see here, we've set up right at the top of the campsite. There's a crest, but ourselves, we've just bought a 4-man tent from Decathlon. It's a Quencher, black and white. Absolutely amazing. Pretty easy to put up. I managed to do it by myself in the Isle of Skye, and as we come round now to the main entrance, you can see one of the kitchen sets that we bought off Facebook Marketplace, and we've got the Coleman cool box, which lasts around about 4 days for coldness, and we've got the gas stove, very handy, and then we've got the table from Aldi, does wonders, and it comes with 4 stools, which is brilliant. Now, when you go into the sleeping area, it's a black and white tent, so the sleeping area is blacked out, so you don't get as much sun at night. And there we see we've got a double bed and a single bed. And then, yeah, this is us backing out of the tent now. Hey guys, check this out. How about this for a morning view? Look at that. So Glenmore Campsite is run by 2 people. A big man himself, John, he is quite the character, so friendly and so receiving and welcoming. And as you can see, that is the B&B bit. Then you've got the on-site caravan park, which you can rent out for a couple of nights. They're quite clean. They offer, I think, 2 bedrooms, and it's fairly quiet. And then at the top where we camped, you've got the little lodges, glamping pods. They are excellent inside, modern, all the mod cons. Quite the view in the morning if you're coming out of there. And as we look at the back side of the camping site, you've got more spaces for camping and caravanning, and they've got electrical hookups and water bits. And then at the top of the campsite, you've got this wonderful sculpture that John made himself, handmade. He loves everything Western.
This is the Glenmore Bar. As you can see, it's actually beautiful, and look at the blue sky up there with a beautiful chandelier. And you come down and look at the big open fire, plenty of space, you know, and then obviously you have the campsite out there. So yeah, and we are just coming into the bar, little cozy bar. Lots of atmosphere. I know it's pretty quiet at the minute. There's the Northwest 200 on, so we're not having a lot of people staying here right now, but yeah, very welcoming, very cozy. This is your reception area right here, as you can see. Lots of very intricate wood carvings. And then this is your reception area. And then up there is the guest rooms, as you can see. Let me just come through here. This is the gorgeous dining room. Look at this for a beautiful space. Beautiful fireplace. And then look at this. Imagine having your breakfast out here and seeing this view in the mornings. It's a gorgeous view of Rathlin Island, and then you have the Isle of Islay, and on a very, very clear day you can see Jura as well. So yeah folks, definitely get booked into the Glenmore complex.
So on our first day, we decided to go to Ballintoy Harbour, only a 10-minute drive from the campsite. And look at these coastal roads, amazing. Look at that view. And this is us arriving here, and wow, what a wee harbour. And as you can see, there's a little cafe, you can get food in and drinks. And does anyone recognise this? It looks like it's from Game of Thrones. Iron Islands, anyone? Then my partner had some remarkable comments. What do you think of Ballintoy?
It's spectacular. It's absolutely beautiful with the beautiful blue sky we have as well today. So yeah, we're going to take a little walk down and see what all the fuss is about.
Ballintoy is such a quiet little place, brilliant place to relax. Great formations. Perched on the rugged edge of Northern Ireland's north coast, where cliffs meet crashing waves, lies a place most tourists never find. Kinbane Castle. It's wild, it's remote, and it's absolutely spellbinding. A steep, winding path leads you down from the car park. It's quite remote. Your legs, trust me, will feel it. But what's waiting below is worth every step. Kinbane means Whitehead in Irish, named after the white limestone headland it sits on. Built in 1547 by Colin MacDonald, a Scottish chieftain, this castle once stood tall as a defensive stronghold during a time of bloody clan wars and English sieges. Lo and behold, the English attacked it just a few years after it was built. Some say cannonballs pounded the cliffs. Today, what's left is a ruin, windswept and skeletal, but it still breathes history to this day. There's something hauntingly beautiful about Kinbane. Unlike Dunluce or Carrick-a-Rede, it's just quiet here. No ticket booths, no gift shops, just you, the wind, and the seas. It's places like this that remind you how brutal and brilliant history can be, how nature always reclaims that what man builds, and how the stories of the past still whisper through the cracks in old stone. Just 6 miles off the coast, rising from the Atlantic like a forgotten legend, lies Rathlin Island. It's home to just over 100 people, but for centuries it's drawn kings, invaders, and now the curious traveller. Rathlin is wild and weathered. Sea cliffs tower over crashing waves, puffins, gullymots, and seals rule the shorelines. And somewhere in the silence, you can feel time slow down. The island holds stories. Robert the Bruce took refuge in a sea cave here, watching a spider spin its web, a moment that would change Scottish history. But Rathlin isn't just a place of myth, it's alive, a peaceful escape, a walker's paradise, a sanctuary for nature and soul alike. You don't visit Rathlin Island to tick a box. You come here to breathe the deeper, walk slower, and remember what stillness feels like. For over 250 years, this rope bridge has dangled above the Atlantic, fragile, fearless and unforgettable. This is Carrick-a-Rede, a 20-metre crossing once built by salmon fishermen, now crossed by thrill seekers with trembling knees. With every step, the wind howls, the sea churns, and the island ahead dares you forward. It's not just a walk, it's a test. But if you do cross, you're rewarded. A view carved by nature and time, as perspective few ever forget. Carrick-a-Rede, more than a bridge, it's a rite of passage.
Hi from Hunter and Flunky.
So as the sun sets upon the north coast, and in the background you can see Rathlin Island with the intermittent speckle from the lighthouses, it comes to an end of our journey here on the north coast. This journey has been brilliant for a 2 or 3 day getaway, and Glenmore campsite is a perfect place, midway point to
relax, unwind,
yeah.
and get away from the hustle and bustle from the city.
But it's been a great experience. I mean, you know, you've literally got Ballycastle down that way, it's 5 minutes, and then you've got Ballintoy, you've got Bushmills, you've got the Giant's Causeway. Everything is here, and it's perfect for a 2 or 3 day getaway, especially over a long weekend. So yeah,
folks. So this was our camping trip up the north coast. 100% recommend it, especially over the bank holiday weekends. Try and avoid sort of maybe this time of year. You have the Northwest 200 where, you know, a lot of the campsites may be booked out. There's a lot of noise from motorbikes, but if you book well enough in advance, you can get in. But definitely recommend it. So get it booked, folks.
it is a thumbs up from us, Wandering Flunky. That's us for now, but we will see you in the next one.
Our next adventure is Isle of Skye in Scotland, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay, that's us away. Let's go.
Bye. Come on, boys.